If I can have everybody's attention, we're on a really tight schedule. If you're able to move a little bit closer to us here, we appreciate everybody coming today. I'm Alan Harwick, I'm Vice Chair, and also Reddington Township Chair. We have our Reddington Commission here. Everybody is really energized for the last 2 days of this tremendous campaign, and we're thanking every one of you for coming. I wanted to introduce Michelle Lee, who most of you know if you're in Highbridge. Michelle's running this year for mayor, one of the tremendous candidates that we pulled together here in Huntington County. You know, one of the benefits of kind of the divisiveness of the country is that it has acted as a catalyst for Hunterdon to come together. We're meeting people in the next town that some people have never gone to Highbridge. Now all of a sudden you're in Highbridge. The same thing with Reddington. And all over the county, we're seeing a tremendous upswell of interest and activity from people such as yourselves and Michelle stepping up to the plate. We have two tremendous women running in Reddington for our township committee. It's just a tremendous year for people to get involved in. We appreciate everybody's efforts. We know that it's a big time commitment as well as emotion. So I'm here to introduce Michelle and take it over.
All right. Get my son to the front so I am comfortable with my speech here. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming here today. This is just really overwhelming to me. I'm not going to cry about it. Thank you. But yeah, I'm running for mayor in Highbridge. It's kind of crazy. It's something I really didn't think about up until 6 months ago. And I had the opportunity to hear Mrs. Murphy speak at the Sustainable Jersey Conference earlier this year. I've been a very active member of the Environmental Commission here in the borough. And as everyone can see, those that have been here just for the first time today and that have been here for a while, we have a lot of beautiful natural assets in this borough. And hopefully, if I'm elected, which I think I'm going to be, I am looking forward to working with the governor and Mrs. Murphy to explore new green initiatives, new ideas, clean energy, all these kind of great things that we don't have access to just yet and haven't really had the support of the current administration, at least here in Highbridge. So I'm really looking forward to that. Sorry. And re-engaging the public. I think that's another thing that something happens when people have been in the same place for too long. You don't get a lot of the same energy. So I think with some renewed energy and some new people involved, we can really make Highbridge and New Jersey a leader in green initiatives. And so with that, I'm thrilled that we have the First Lady of New Jersey right here. Our unofficial campaign headquarters is this is really awesome. So with that, I'll pass the mic. Thank you.
So thank you, Michelle and Alan and Arlene, or somewhere over there. Okay. It's great to be here, and as a founding member of Al Gore's Environmental Board, I can tell you being in Highbridge is a real treat. So I look forward to working with you down the road. So really, I just want to say this is the most consequential election of our lives. I think we all know that, but this really is it. Phil and I were recently overseas in Germany and Israel. And while we all here are feeling the pain of all the various chaos and chaotic comments that are coming out of Washington, we think it's all about us. In fact, it's not just about New Jersey or about our country, it's about the world. We really released Pandora's box 2 years ago, and it is having a profound effect on all of our traditional allies, and I guess also on our foes, our traditional foes around the world. In Germany and Israel, people are just hankering to know, is the United States that they know and love? Or are we this new thing that is this new immoral group of people who basically are self-serving and we don't care about the rest of the world order? So I will tell you that everyone is focused on Tuesday, and we have to take care of ourselves here, but by doing good and doing well locally, we will also do the same, and it's going to have an effect not only in New Jersey, not only here in Highbridge, but in New Jersey, in our country and beyond. So to that extent, you've got to start, obviously, with Michelle and all the local races, and go straight up to the top. Tom Malinowski, whose mother is here, which is so fabulous.
I bridge to the better future.
Yes.
Well, speaking of, I just want to say, people like Tom, who are so incredibly talented, the fact that he is stepping up right now is perhaps the silver lining to this whole horrible situation in which we find ourselves. Tom, as well as Josh Welly, and Mikey Sherrill, and Andy Kim, all four of them, none of them would have run, and they are all stellar candidates. Of course, I'm partial to Tom. I know Tom's background, but I will say, I say that whether Tom gets over the goal line or not is kind of dependent on Hunterdon. Hunterdon really has got to do their part, because this is going to be the make or break for Tom. So every time you grab someone who is a neighbor or a friend or a relative and take them to the polls, make sure they understand the importance of starting at the bottom, going directly to the top, and back down. Speaking of that, I want to talk a little bit about Bob Menendez. So Bob Menendez has gotten a little bit of bad press. He has gotten that bad press because his opponent has spent over $30 million on this campaign. And it's just one negative ad after the other. I have yet to hear from his opponent what he plans to do that's different or new or is going to bring positive improvements to our state. All I've heard is bring down Bob Menendez. Bob Menendez, for those who have not focused on him, is proven. I mean, he works like a dog on behalf of the state of New Jersey. He has brought federal funds in for Superstorm Sandy victims. He has brought money in for infrastructure. He is down there really defending us day in and day out. On the other hand, his opponent, who spends all this money, you have to say, where is he getting this money from? He has been in the pharmaceutical industry, and while there's no problem with the pharmaceutical industry as a whole, he has been in a position where he has had the ability to take a specific cancer pill, a single pill, from its manufacturing cost of 60 cents to an actual cost for the consumer of over $600. Being the daughter of two parents who have now passed away from cancer, I find that reprehensible, and I hope that everyone realizes this is not someone who's going to be fighting the people of New Jersey. This is someone who's in it for other reasons. He also gave multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars to our president, so just know that he is going to be down in Washington doing everything he can to advance that agenda. And if it's not bad enough on that front, we all have to think about Mitch McConnell and where this country will go in the next 2 years if we don't have a good Democrat like Bob Menendez down there as part of that Senate composition. I think on that note, I will just say, I think you all understand how important this election is. I will, just as one last little urge for everyone, just say that, we are at a historic moment in time, and you do not want to have your children or your grandchildren or your nieces and nephews look at you down the road and point a finger and say, where were you? What did you do at this moment in time when the environmental rollbacks were happening, when our economy is on a sugar high, and we've got a derelict administration that is out of control? So please stand up, keep going out there, canvas, call, walk, get people to the polls, do whatever you can do. Thank you for having me here in Hunterdon, and look forward to a